I'm Mirella.
Hello, I'm Zoe. Welcome to the Critical Obsession podcast.
Our latest obsession has been a TBL called Dangerous Romance. The episodes are free to watch on YouTube. There will be spoilers, so you should definitely go and watch the series before listening to us fangirl about it.
A little disclaimer: this will contain our personal opinions, random thoughts, and theories. There will be cursing, and also be aware that some of the topics may be adult in nature, and alcohol may be involved.
Our laughter will be painful to listen to, but bear with us. We just watched the latest episode of Dangerous Romance and we want to talk about it.
If you're still here after all this, join us on our downward spiral into our obsessions. Part 1 of 4.
Part 1 of 4. So far, everything went as expected, basically.
Yeah, except I made some notes and used lots of exclamation points about certain things.
Caps locks.
Yeah, first off, I'm like, oh, grandma. And then I wrote, grandma better not die.
Yes, I'm like, no, 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 not the sad music on the grandma. And I was actually wondering when would that project would come up, where they would put in different teams. So that's nice because I was like, did they forget about that thing?
Yeah. But
And
because
then she's like, how did the football go? And Gang's face is like, oh, what football? There was football.
yeah, I literally wrote, hang on a second, where is it? Football, what football?
Same thing. And
Because but going back to the grandma thing, I was like paralyzed for a second because I'm just like, they can't kill grandma. Because in the original trailer, his father dies, and I'm guessing that that's not going to happen in this. So I'm like, they better not kill grandma. Anyway, enough about that. But yeah, so the kiss, so it wasn't like what we thought, where they would be all like coming out afterwards. It was, he pushed him away and was like freaked, which we saw that, didn't we? Like, we saw that.
I was
But
expecting that. That was the most logical reaction that would come from that kiss, from his reaction. Like I was expecting that. I was like, yay, you get away. That's
yeah,
good job, Salam. And just like not, don't let him put responsibility on you. And like he was like expecting Salom to resolve everything and say everything, and he was just like, he did not even look him in the eyes. He looked away because he did not want to just do what Kang wanted him to do, and he was trying to resist. Did you notice he did not look at him in the eyes at all?
And I'm just like, and like the friends finally bursting in. Like it took them enough time to let them kiss before they finally worked out how to burst in. But I was like, oh, not Salom like wiping his mouth off afterwards as he walks away as well.
Yes.
I was like, what? And then Guy is like so suspicious. He's just like, what the fuck was going on?
And then
I love the bit where like it goes back to them at the dinner table, and we're starting to get these metaphors again, like these sort of like
there are plenty more chances.
Double entendre, where
Yeah.
he's talking about like not scoring, and he's like, but there's going to be plenty of opportunities. Like he's totally not giving up. And then like Salom, I need to go to the bathroom. Like he's running.
And I'm like, not the bathroom. And did you notice the first time he went to him, he did not go through the bathroom. He went to the outside door, and then he realized that's not happening.
As well.
Yeah,
well, because
he knocked.
He went.
Yes, and then he went to the bathroom. He went through the bathroom and then like, open the door for me, please. Like, come into this common space that is the physical fucking representation of their intimacy.
I know, right? Like he's just like putting it all out there. He's like, open the door, and if you open your heart, and I've just
also through the bathroom.
I wrote all caps. Doors. Oh my god! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
I made a screenshot. I'm going to post it somewhere because.
I totally should do this. It's hilarious. Except my writing is crazy because it's crazy girl writing. But anyway,
He's also asking about the keys, of course.
When he opened the door, it was so cute. Like Kang's face, like, oh my god, I could have died right there. I would have been happy. Like, the end of the show, I'm happy.
I loved how he said, if you open the door, will you open your heart? Like, if you open the door, open your heart. Like, this is basically, Salom did not open the doors for Kang up until now. This is the
Yeah.
first time. He was always breaking in, and now this is the
Yeah,
first
he's
time he
letting
actually
him
opens the
in. He's letting him in. Yeah, and
door.
asking him since when. I was kind of. I was satisfied with this scene, but I was also a little bit dissatisfied with this scene because I thought we were gonna get a conversation about like Pimfa because we got all of those clips with her
Mm.
and like her being sort of in the middle and then in the previously on or whatever, so I was expecting Salom to actually say like 5 minutes ago you were chasing her kind of thing, but I did like it. Like he's like I used to hate you, and then like he's like basically telling the subject conversation.
I like again how they do the jumping in time, like they did in episode 4 with the present moment is basically them in Kang's house, and we jump to the after football game moment, to the kiss moment,
Mm.
and then forward to the school, and then back and forth. I love this. This reminds me of episode 4. It was done so well, and here it continues doing the same thing. I love it.
Mm. And I loved that he actually said, like, before he knew anything had happened, like he'd already fallen for him. It was so cute. I was just like, I've literally written so fucking cute. And the bit in the car with the pinkies,
Oh,
like it was so cute, but it was even more perfect when Salom wraps his around Kang's. I was just like, because for a moment there, because we didn't, at that point, we hadn't had the scene where like you saw him open the door. And so, as you said, they hadn't gone back to that yet. So, like, when he does that, Salom's got this like straight face, like he's like, what is he doing kind of thing. But then,
yeah, yeah.
get this little smile. And then
The
as you
stands.
said, it goes back. Yeah. And then when it comes back and we already know like their feelings, it's so cute. It was just so cute.
Regarding the
Yeah.
montage, I don't have any human sounds to any,
The
produce, or
only
the only thing that I wrote is "I'll eat you."
yeah, I feel like I should take a screenshot too because I've literally written "I will eat you," and I'm just like Kang bringing snacks, like seriously. And I love how his friends are like, "What did you do to him?" And he's like, "I didn't do anything to him."
Salom losing it completely. Like he's so like in love, and he's just so
I
dreamy,
know,
so
right?
happy.
Like
He's like,
him like zoning out and just like destroying that pom pom he's making. It's just like it's so
I'm looking
funny.
forward to seeing gifs of this moment with Salom's face or everywhere. Like
I know. I loved it too. And the bit where he says to him, like it goes back again and he says about like because I love how Kang, like the will you be my boyfriend question I was not expecting in part 1.
I was
Like he's
actually,
just
I
going,
already been expecting it after the kiss, because I think he was already there. Like he just went in and something clicked and he was there. But Salom
yeah.
was
I
just
mean
did not open
I
the
think
door. The door wasn't open, so he couldn't. But it was too fast for Salom. Like he would have.
yeah, it was
Anyway, yeah, I was expecting that after the kiss, but I guess
oh we're see
there were other people in the bathroom, so.
yeah. I was thinking like
Interrupted.
middle towards the end of the episode. I really wasn't expecting it there. But then I should have been because I remember like, I don't know, 2 or 3 podcasts ago, I said to you like once he's there, he's gonna be like full steam ahead.
That's
And he
oh
literally is
yeah.
like yeah, he's literally like yeah, you got your question like what was the kiss? Like, what did you think? And then he's just like, do you want to be my boyfriend? He's like didn't even wait for an answer. He's just like, tell me.
And then the grandma is going, like, am I writing like the grandma is in the hospital and they're having the house to themselves now?
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but instead all I'd wrote for that was literally I'm scared for grandma. I'm having anxiety about grandma. But yeah, it's given them this window to be on their own essentially because let's face it, the father's probably not going to be there. But I
Yeah.
also wrote I loved the bit like when it went back and he sort of said to him, before I'll consider like dating you or whatever, you have to make it up with my friends or whatever. And I love that he's like set him a task with expectations and Kang's just like, yeah, okay. And the
Yeah,
lightning
and
when
also
his brother was being
teaching
shady.
him. He will not just like he teaches him how to do it right. There's a
Yeah,
task, but he's also instructing him
yeah.
to
And
treat him.
the lightning when the brother was being shady about the
Oh, I'm
grandma.
like my note says, "Shut up, Saifa." His
Yeah,
name's Saifa, right?
yeah. So far, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
And I love the bit as well when he comes in. There's significance in this because do you remember when they first came, when Salom first moved into the house, the grandma made the fish and everything, and Kang was like, I don't want to eat this. And she said it's a special meal because it's his first night here and everything. And so, like, in the messages we were getting, he sort of said to him, you know, do you want grilled fish and, you know, whatever. And he's like, I'll eat whatever you want. Salom's like, I'll have whatever you like. And then we got the I'll eat you comment, which is hilarious. And so Kang. And and then, like, for him to do it, he was so pleased. Like, he just looked so pleased with himself that he could provide, like, for Salom. It was really cute.
It was.
But then I liked that they once again touched on the money thing, like him saying you can't buy people.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I have underlined in my notebook 4 times, Perth is gorgeous. I feel like it warrants mentioning. He looks really good in this episode.
Okay, let's go watch the second part.
Okay, yes, I can't wait. So part 2 or 4?
Part 2.
I probably don't have as much to say as part 1, but yeah.
Him using Timfa as an excuse to hang out with them.
Oh, no,
Timfa
right.
again. Yeah, Timfa is the reason for everything, sure.
I know, right? I just love how, like, he just randomly turned up and, like, he looks so happy to be there. Like, it's so funny. And then, like,
Putting
him,
his
like,
head on Salam's shoulder, like.
yeah, I know, right? Like that kind of, like, not ownership, but like casual
I'm with
intimacy.
him.
Sorry?
I'm with him.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Yeah, that, and the casual intimacy that's, like, coming back. And I just love the bit when they're sitting on the bus and he's just, like, smiling like a Cheshire cat. Like, he's so happy. And then you've got Salom on the other side acting shady as fuck.
I laughed so hard when I realized that he's wearing Salam's clothes.
I know, right? When he was just like, oh, he's like, why are you wearing my clothes? He's like, because it smells so good. And then he's, like, trying to sniff him and shit.
There's so
much. He's like, you psycho.
What?
He's obsessed, right? We already knew that.
and the breaks thing, and yeah, the closeness now is different. This is something else entirely. They're both aware, they're both there, they're both instructed.
That's right. Yeah, they're so aware of one another now.
This moment happened and they're both on the same page now.
I love how Guy called him Young Master.
Young Master.
I was just like, so funny. And I love as well, like, how, like, Guy is so like skeptical and so, like, whatever, and Otto's just like embracing it.
Yeah, he was helping Otto, and Otto I think he's more perceptive of what's happening around him. Like, he notices stuff and he lets things go more easily. And I love how he softened much faster, and he kind of is ready to talk to him in his own language.
Yeah.
He's ready to meet him halfway.
Yeah. I love halfway. Like, how Otto was concerned when he fell and everything, and how, like, he was the one who was, like, fanning him and stuff. Otto is a sweetheart. Like, that's what it is. I mean, he's the one who should hate them the most, and yet here he is, you know. And I just love how he's like, give us the money and comfort. Like, he's like, screw our dignity. And Salam's like, wait, what?
He knows how to live his life. Like, everybody should be like Otto. I mean, he knows. And the fact, like, he's like, how he made that guy to get him another ticket, and he's like, fine, good boy. I was like, oh.
I loved when he called him good boy. I just was like, that's so fucking funny. But I liked how it highlighted once again that Salom is, like, not normal. Like, when I say not normal, but like he has this, like, integrity that, like, most people don't have. Like, he's like, you can't buy my friends and I, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, his friends are like, give us all the money, man. Like, we'll just take it all. Like, we're good.
I think they're there actually because it matters, because he tried to connect with them in a way, and, like, he showed them that he cared about these feelings and how they view themselves, and he had to do that, and then they decided to meet him Otto mainly decided to meet him halfway, because if he didn't do that at first, like I don't think it would have worked that well.
Guy is still suspicious because he's still like, yeah, but why?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but why?
Why is not good enough of a reason for him. But Otto, like, maybe he's perceptive.
Well,
I don't know, maybe he doesn't really realize what's happening, but he kind of feels what's happening. Like, I think he has a good intuition.
I feel like Otto's been shipping them from like day one. So like post kiss day one, post like revenge kiss, Otto's been shipping them. So like he's gonna be like,
he was the first one who noticed Salome was fangirling when Kang brought the snacks, right? He was looking at him.
Like, what is he doing? What's wrong with him? Yeah. I feel like when it comes out, Otto's gonna be like, and that was me clapping, and Guy's just gonna be like, what the fuck? And then it's gonna be like, well, that makes sense now. But
after the moment in the bus, Kang was so pleased with himself because they had that moment. Like, he was so pleased.
He was
and he smiled. But the funny thing is that when Salome comes close to exit the bus, he was also smiling. Like, he was at first he was like, no, it was the break, but he was also smiling.
Yeah. Oh, like, it was such a cute moment. I'm definitely going to be rewatching that part for sure. I just liked as well. I think as well, like as you said, like with the bit where he was explaining like why he was there and why he was doing it the way he was doing it. As you said, he showed them his intent, but he was so earnest with it as well. Like, he wasn't like BSing. Like, he was legitimately saying like, this is what I want to do and this is why I'm trying to do it this way. Yes. So yeah, it was really
He's
good.
Impressive. I like his character because of the way he speaks. Like, he's so direct.
Yeah.
And honest with his feelings. When he knows what's going on with himself.
That's right.
With
when he's self-aware.
He's very direct.
Yeah. When he's self-aware, And I love I feel like Otto and the other friend are gonna be fine. Like, when it all comes out, it's just the two that are like beefing, and that's because they've got their own thing going on.
And then Kang's reaction when Salome was leaving his side, and the girl appeared. I'm like, oh my god, girl, what? Don't touch Salome on Kang's territory. Are you insane?
Like,
what's wrong with you?
He was kind of looked jealous / concerned when Salome was just leaving with Otto. Not like he was jealous with Otto, but like he was going to be out of his sight for like 5 seconds. And when the girl came over, I just went, oh my god, Kang's going to lose his mind. I was just like, this is just about to go like sideways. I'm like, let's wait for it.
And then he came like, he's my dance partner. Dance partner again, with the metaphor of the dance partner.
Yeah, that's right. He's claiming him. But I also love, like, I think we said this again before, that he would be like full steam ahead and not care that like Salome's a guy, like that they're guys or whatever. Just he doesn't care. He's just like, get away from him. And it's so funny because like I remember saying about the locket thing, that like when Pimfar put the locket on Salome's locket, like he saw that first, and I swear if that had been anyone but her, he would have been like, back off, bitch.
Probably. Yeah, because it fits his character. He's like this. He's direct with his feelings. He's not going to hide. He's not going to feel ashamed of what he's feeling.
And it's so funny because Salome is too polite. Like, he's just like, I don't know what's going on here right now, but like, you're kind of wasting your time, but okay.
Yeah. And then the grabbing, and he grabbed his hand again.
Yeah,
again.
Yes. The grabbing and the, where are you dragging me? I'm like, probably to a bathroom.
Okay, let's go. Let's go watch the bathroom.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, meet you back.
Part 3 of 4. I am surprised again. This show surprised me again. Like, I thought the father would be. We both thought he would be out of the equation for a while, but no.
Yeah. And I'm just like so impressed with Kang.
Good boy. As is Salome, of course.
Oh my god, like, seriously? Okay, we're jumping way ahead to get to this bit for a moment, but when Kang went over to help Otto, like, the friends, like, Kang's friends and Guy being like, what the fuck? And Salome just being like, this is why I love him.
Melting, yes.
Yeah, he's like, this is why I love him. This is why he's my man. I died. Anyway, okay. I haven't got many. Once again, I haven't got many notes. I don't know whether it's because I was like paying way more attention or whether I just didn't have anything to say at this point. I don't know.
Well,
But
half of it was comedy with the dum-dums in the beginning. Oh my God.
yeah,
Boys,
I know.
boys are stupid boys.
I know, right?
And then they got drunk. It's so funny. They were antagonistic toward each other, and then they got drunk and then suddenly they want to help each other and like
I know, right?
rescue each other and impress each other. Like, come on.
I know, right? It's like
With the
seriously.
faucet, I loved so hard with the faucet. Like, so impressive. Look, you can turn on the faucet.
I know, right? It's so funny. And Kang, oh god, Kang wanting to slow dance with him in the middle of the club.
Yeah,
He's just like he's like, aren't you afraid your friends are gonna know? And he's like, yeah, let's tell them. He's like, let's tell everybody.
Obviously, even the dad is not an obstacle for him in a
Well, I
way.
don't think he's really considered his father really at this point, but like he's just
I
like,
think like when he decided to go to help Otto, like father was inevitably going to be involved in the situation, and he did it for Salom, so I think he's already kind of
yeah.
accepted that
Well, I think he did it for
in
Salome,
a
but
way. I don't know.
I think he also did it for Otto. Like I think he likes Otto. Like I think he he felt like it was
Yeah.
the right thing
Oh
to do
yeah.
because like
Yeah.
he knew his friends wouldn't do it, and it had to be one of them. Like it had to be one of them. It had to be one of the rich boys who won't get into trouble, whose parents can get them
Yes.
out of trouble. Like
Hmm.
if Salome had gone, he
Yeah.
would have just gotten into trouble, and he's like he's not gonna. He doesn't want that. So
Yeah, because he's actually changing. He's not only doing this for Salom. The point of the whole story is that his heart is
yeah,
in the wind. He is changing,
yeah.
and
Oh,
now he wants to do it.
yeah.
Hmm?
I must admit, I was a bit like Salome in that scene. I was like, yeah, okay, okay.
I was so stressed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
don't like seeing Otto like that.
no. And boy, like seriously, Kang, boy is so down. Like he is just so down for Salome. I'm so pissed though that those bloody cops like interrupted our kiss. I so wanted that kiss.
I was so sure that kiss was not going to happen. Like I was 100% sure. Like this is
Yeah.
not. It's not
Look,
going. I was just
honestly,
wondering what's
we
going to happen. What's the
yeah.
situation? What is it?
We
I
probably
was
won't
sure it
get
was.
another kiss for like a couple more episodes, which bums me out. But like, I was like, I want that kiss, damn it. But yeah, Kang saving Otto, like like from the cops, and then Otto trying to save Kang from his father, and then like Salome trying to save both of them. It
Yeah,
was
them
just
being there for each other, very
yeah.
nice.
And
Bonding,
the bit like
basically.
at the end, like it was so like
Oh my God.
pure in that, like the bit at the end of that scene where like the little pats and the cute hugs between Otto and Kang, like it was so cute.
Oh,
Like
I thought you were talking about Saifa.
no, I
Because I was
haven't
like,
got to
oh
that
my
bit.
God,
Yeah, I
Saifa.
yeah. But like that bit with at the end of that scene, I meant like where they were leaving to get in the car. It was once
Yeah.
again, it was like that unconscious, like like friend contact you have with mates, and it was like the fact that they're already there at that moment. It was just really, I really enjoyed it. I was like, wow, and yeah, oh no, I must
Well, that's
admit,
a big moment. That's a big moment. It
yeah,
changes things.
it's like you can see their camaraderie. It's like it was really nice, but like yeah, the end scene with grandma, like when they focus on her, I'm like she's just not gonna stop breathing or something, or they keep like scaring the crap out of me with grandma. And then it was like Sophia is like ta 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 da, I'm here, and I was like, oh crap, that's not much better. Like she's still alive, but now he's here. So oh god, when his brother finds out, he's gonna like be so mad. So I have a
Might
question.
he might try to hide it from him as long as possible.
Oh, I think so for sure.
What's your
Uh,
question?
so which one of Kang's friends is Nava?
Nava is the one who is going to have a something with the guy.
Oh, so it's
The
Nava
one
and
that got,
Guy.
yeah.
Okay. What's the other one's
The other
name?
one is Max, I think.
Max.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I keep waiting for like Kang to use their freaking names, but he hardly ever does. And then the guy in the bar's like, Nava's sitting over there, and I'm like, they're both there. And I'm like, well, that doesn't help me.
I hope I'm right because I'm not. Much better things.
No, well, I missed it. Like, I mean, probably I need to go right back to the beginning, but I'm just like, you know what? I could look it up on my drama list. I'm sure it's on there. Okay, number 4.
Part 4. I finished part 4 and I had to wait for you to send me the link. And like, I needed some soothing. I went and got my cat, hugged my cat, smelled my cat, thought a little bit like, why? But this series will never be like just happy and everything easy and
No,
light.
why do you need soothing? What bad thing happened? Wait, did I miss something?
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
you see
because
how the episode ended?
yeah, with Kang's dad being a dick.
Yeah, that and also Saifa.
Oh
Um,
yeah, like that's just yeah. I mean,
somehow that is even worse than the idea that he would hide this from Salom. Somehow, I don't know how, but this is worse.
yeah, it's worse than him randomly breaking. You know, like how we were talking a couple of episodes ago, we were talking about like, oh no, what if he like goes in there and like breaks in and like steals stuff or whatever. This is way worse because like
Yeah.
he is like gonna get to know these people.
Make
Like,
them trust him.
yeah, like it's way worse. You know, I mean, it was bad enough when like that he would do that to his brother, but now he's doing it to like all of them. And you know what I really liked? I mean, obviously we have to go back to the beginning of this part afterwards, but I loved how like when like Salon was clearly kind of like, what the fuck? Like Kang looked at him as if to be like, how do we feel about this? Not like how do you feel about this? Like how do we feel about this? And then sort of Salom kind of like laughs, but in that kind of like way where you know it's like not necessarily a good thing. And Kang kind of smiles, but he's like unsure about it. And it's just I'm just like, this is how their relationship is going to be. You know, like Kang's like, okay, so how do we feel about this?
Kang looking for guidance. Kang
Yeah,
looking for guidance.
yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. So, all right,
So
I
these
wrote down.
dresses, the dresses for the cheerleaders are very interesting. Very
I
pretty.
I
Sorry.
literally wrote like 2 sentences to begin my notes. The first one was, I believe they'll have their next kiss when they're official, because you know we were talking about that before. And then I wrote the
Hmm.
cheerleading costumes are whoa. Like,
Well, yeah.
I mean, we don't really have I mean, we do have cheerleading here in Australia, but not like it's not really a thing. Like when I went to high school, we didn't have cheerleaders like who went to
Mhm.
sporting events, but we do have like if you watch professional football or like professional like basketball and stuff like that, they have cheerleaders. I think I don't know. I don't watch sports, so I don't really know. But like, it's not a big thing here, like it is say like in the states, and so. But
It's a
I've never
pity we
seen.
didn't see their dance. We did not see anything. I mean, they were pretty, but they like why did they learn the dance? I wanted to see Pipa dance.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted to see her dance in that outfit because, like,
Yeah.
I felt like it was fairly impressive. I wanted to know if it had some sort of like, I don't know,
It
automatic
was
function.
practical. It was
Yeah,
practical.
like I half expected her to like take flight or something in it. It was yeah. I was just like, wow, okay. It's very different from my idea of what cheerleading outfits should be. That being said, like I don't know about other countries and their cheerleading outfits. So as it's not really a thing here. I only really sort of know like classic cheerleader outfits, like Americanized ones, because it's in television and movies so much, you know. But yeah, I think the only other sort of cheerleading, I can't remember what country it was, but like the girls in that actually wore pants and stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, I was just like,
The game was very dramatic. It was so dramatic.
it was funny because I'm like, I loved how he was like, I'll bring victory
So
for you. Like, he's so like, he just doesn't
sweet.
fucking care. Like, the whole team's standing around, they're friends. He's just like, bring it for everybody. He's like, no, no, just for you.
Oh, you mean that
And
even can.
I loved how he was like being the bigger man, like with Guy, you know, like he wanted to work as a team, you know.
Mhm.
And I love when it didn't quite work out. How he's like, be fierce, like the bully you used to be, like stop being soft.
Do the bullying thing again.
Yeah. um,
Yeah.
but yeah, and when he gave him the ball, I was just like, oh, okay. I was really not sure what was going to happen there because, of course, obviously the normal television thing would be for him to get a goal and for everyone to be like, yay! But I actually really loved that he missed because it
Me
was so
too.
realistic and it taught him another lesson. But at the same time, I hate that he feels that way about himself. You know, like when he was saying, like, I'm just so crap at everything and now I've failed them. And, you know, like, but
That's
don't
what he
worry, I
feels
promise
about
I'll
him.
keep trying.
That's how he feels about himself. That, but the good thing is that Salome makes him want to try to be better. Like
Mm.
he doesn't feel like it's the end of things. Salome makes him believe that he can change and he can become better, which is amazing
Yeah.
because he has faith, because he has expectations and faith in him.
And then when he's just like, I know I failed, like, making them like me, but I'll keep trying, I promise. And I'm just like, and then the flashback that we got for this, and I was just
Oh,
like,
I
I
love it.
loved it so much. The guy being like, yeah, we know you're together.
That is so nice because they were obvious. Like they could have done this, series drama thing. Like no one knows. Like them being so obvious and no one knows. Like
Yeah.
everyone is blind. But yeah, it's quite obvious. I mean,
Uh,
so I love that they did this. They did
and
not
I,
make fools out of them.
yeah, and I love as well how Guy was the one who seemed to be like most hung up on it, and how it's him who says like go after him because he looks like a sad puppy. But I love,
Oh,
yeah, that he already knew. I love how he's just like, we were just like Otto knows too. We were just messing with him and testing him, and I love how he goes to him. You can go out with him now. Like we're satisfied, and I'm like, okay, Dad.
yes, yes, yes.
But
You have my approval, I
yeah,
guess.
and then like when it comes out of that scene, so obviously like, you know, you're meant to assume that while that scene was playing, he was telling him about that. And he's so cute. Kang is so eager. He's like, so we're official? Like, we're really together? Like, he's so, oh my God.
Emotional. I got so emotional, and that hug was
Tight.
so sincere somehow, like so
Yeah.
real. I
He had a hold of him, but I loved the kissing on the cheek stuff because it was really, really cute and it fit them. And but I just love how like Kang
did you see
kept
his
falling for it.
face? Did you see Kang's face when he was hugging Salom? Like
Yeah.
he was so vulnerable.
Yeah, and also like he had his entire world and everything he needs, like the only thing he needs to survive.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Oh my
he
God. This is
thanked
so
him.
Zoe.
He
No, like that
thanked
hug
him.
broke me, and
Like
now
he
you're saying like.
literally while he's clinging for life to him, he thanked him for like accepting him. I was just like, "Oh my God." And then
Going to make me cry now.
when Salom was like, "Cheer up, my good boy." I was like, "Oh, it's so cute." And then,
I'm
of
fine.
course,
I'm fine that they never kiss and they just hug like this. I'm so fine with this. Like
oh, like
just
in the trailer, the hugging in the bed and all that, and I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm happy with this. I'm so good with this. I'm like, if all they do ever do is hug and like hold hands and shit, I'm good.
they
Um,
did. Yeah.
because
Like there's
when
no
they
way, but
hug,
they're going to kiss. They're going to kiss, and
oh,
there's
of
no
course
way.
they
Like
are.
there's no
But like,
way it's going to be like in the
no,
last episode because like the episode began with Salom pushing him away. It was clearly what we thought it was.
yeah.
Just he was not in
He
that
wasn't
place. He did not.
comfortable.
He
He
did
wasn't
not trust.
comfortable in
Yes.
that moment. Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, I feel like they're building up to it. You know what I mean? Like, we've had the cute little innocent kisses now, you know, and they're learning how to be in their existence again. Like, they're learning how to be in this bubble where, like, the bubble is different now. Like,
Justin. Yeah. To the
it's them, and now it's full of sexual tension as well. But yeah, and then of course we had the scene in the bathroom, which just I laughed so hard when there is a scene in the bathroom because now all I can hear is you getting excited about the bathroom scene, and it was really
But I
cute.
think we'll have less scenes in the bathroom because it's just their bubble is expanding. It's they're being more open and like official and everything. So
Yeah,
it's still going to be they're going to have their own thing. But I think like a lot of things are going to happen outside the bathroom, of course. Although maybe some scenes, maybe some stuff in the future. Oh, actually, I forgot about that scene from the
yeah, from later
trailer.
on.
Oh my
They're
God! And the solo
yeah,
is also in
some
the
of their
bathroom.
big scenes when it's
Oh
just going to be
no,
about the two of them, I think will happen in a bathroom.
the bathroom. Yeah,
Yeah, I really do think that.
I'm so
Um,
proud of myself.
I know, right? So, but it's like that whole scene in the bathroom was like, first off, it was super cute, right? And it was, once again, we jumped back in time, which was cool. And we had the whole bit at the end where he's like basically just trying to kiss him, which is hilarious because that's, as I said, that's like totally he's going to be his entire modus operandi
Personality.
now. Like Kang is just going to be like, if you're nearby, you're fair game. And if you're not nearby, I'm going to seek you out and then you're going to be fair game. But like the whole like healing him by blowing on the wound, like that's such a
And
like,
also being playful. Oh, he's the fucking wind.
yes, he was healed by the wind, by wind and by wind. So I was just like, wow, there was so much like excellent like metaphoric commentary on that. I
Oh
just
my
loved
god.
it.
And the wind blows and you go play, you know, the windmill is spinning. Oh
Yeah,
my
he
god.
feels better. He healed him, and he said to him, you know, like, oh, you know, is it better? It doesn't hurt anymore. And he's like, you healed my heart. Like, yeah. I loved that. I thought it was really cute. And then Grandma's home. I was so excited. Grandma was home. And then Sapphire and Salom's like, what the fuck?
I'm
And then,
so upset. I'm so because I know where this is going and just like
well, we know, yeah, we know it's gonna, it's not, and it's not even like, I mean, it's bad because it's even worse now that he's going to like kind of infiltrate the family because
infiltrate, yeah.
it would have reflected poorly. Well, I mean, it doesn't, but Salom is going to see it that way.
But if
That it
it's even
reflects.
more malicious because he spends time like when you when you do a crime, I English there's no English in this house, but you know what I mean. When you do a
Yeah,
crime, you think about it, like you plan it. It's a different thing than when if you do it because of present emotions, like something happened,
well,
you suddenly you
yeah,
right.
premeditation, yeah, is the word I think you're
Yeah.
looking for. And the thing is though, like this whole thing, and I feel like it's worse as well, like because you know that person, you know, if you do a bad thing, it's like it's bad, right? But if you do a bad thing to people that care about you, because let's face it, if he is showing them like what we're seeing kind of at face value, like Grandma's going to feel soft for him, you know, like they're going to care about him. And you know, if he sort of is on his best behavior, and I feel like he's going to be because it's part of the plan, then maybe
Yeah.
he might even like lull Salom into it, because Salom is open now.
Oh
Like
my god.
he's open in a way that he's like never been before, and so
Yeah.
he may actually start like buying it himself as well. Like his brother
Yeah.
is actually like changing and doing something good, and so like
Yeah.
that is
Oh
going to
yeah.
be worse than anything he does to the family. So yes, I'm concerned, but yeah, it is. I mean, it's just
Yeah, and why is the dad being such a like why is he breaking Kong's heart? Because he breaks Kong's heart. Kong breaks my heart. It just
yeah,
I may
it's
go
a
and break
circle.
someone else's heart. What the
Do
fuck?
you know
No.
what? Like, I'm just like, it's so funny though because I was just like, oh, school's a safe place for them. He's never there, and like now he won't fucking leave. It's like, go away. How are we gonna get sneaky kisses on on school grounds if you're like hanging around? But yeah, like I'm just, ugh.
At least
I
they had the bathroom.
I so dislike his father for real. But anyway.
I realized, you know, I don't like him also because when he showed up at the bar, he made it about himself.
Mm.
Like he was like, "Oh, I'm letting you do whatever you want, but don't cause me problems." It wasn't about educating Kang about the trouble, like whatever happens to him in his future or whatever. It was about himself.
Mm. Yeah, well, this is why I think, and the way he worded it as well, like he was like, you know, during this period of time, like, you know, it's bad for my campaign. I feel like if there's an issue with them being together, this is the kind of words that he's going to throw at him. And I hope they have as much impact as these ones did to him, where he was just like, yeah, sorry, dad. Moving right along. Yeah, the same. I was really pissed about that as well. And the other thing I didn't like is the way he, like, was, you know, he gave him a hard time, and then Kang didn't argue because like he's like, I'm sorry, like
Mhm.
legitimately, you know, he's sorry. And his father's like kind of like, you know, not buying it or whatever. And then you've got Otto who's like, no, really, like it's my fault kind of thing. And you see Kang's dad sort of like, and then Salom is like, oh yeah, it's, you know, like he did the right thing, blah blah. And it's only when someone else is like, you know, like he's not the bad guy, that his father's like, oh, okay, well, you know, like, but like he doesn't listen to him, his own
Mhm.
son. Like he's, you know what I mean? Like, okay, So
But that he doesn't even, Kang didn't even respond. Like he didn't try to justify himself. They don't have communication. They don't get each other at all.
oh
There's
no,
nothing.
but do you know what I mean? Like I feel like, I mean, we don't know because we haven't seen their before dynamic, like their before um Salom and before when he was being a dick dynamic. I mean, we know like generally he acted like he was afraid of him and everything. But
Oh, I like the idea how you said, you said in one of our podcasts that it's like they're playing roles. Playing their roles and they don't believe them what they're doing, but they feel like this is how they should behave.
yeah.
That's why
And of
there's
course,
no communication and anything.
no, but in this moment, like in this moment, for probably like the first time ever, Kang is legitimately sorry. Like he feels like remorse because
Hmm.
he feels bad about Otto. He feels bad about the whole thing, right? So when his father says that to him and he apologizes, you can tell he's earnest. He feels sorry, right? So the fact that his father's just like whatever about it is really that's what really pissed me off about it.
Well,
So
in that situation, you kind of, in a way, you could justify this because, like, I mean, maybe he was pissed. Maybe he needed some time to cool off. Maybe whatever. But I still feel like it's not natural. Whatever happens between them is happening
no,
between them. It's not natural.
it's well, I mean, the thing is it's not like it'd be different if this was the first time we saw this sort of behavior from his father, and we it's not though. Do you know what I mean? Like we haven't. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't seen him get mad or whatever, but like it's definitely not the first time. And so then in the trailer to find out that like he's been doing like dirty shit in the background.
Why would he do this? Like, why? Why? Just like, why?
And
So
so like does that mean then, like him playing on the sports team and all that, does that mean like someone really did offer money? Like, is that what we're meant to take from this? Like that his father paid to get him on the team?
I don't know.
Like that's how I interpreted it anyway, and that's how it seems he interpreted it too. And I love
Yeah.
though that just makes him determined to actually do it himself and prove that he can do it. And I love, oh my god, when he's like, I'll give it all I've got and I've got your support so I know I can achieve it. I think I'm paraphrasing, but like basically that was it. And I
Yeah.
was just like the most important part of that sentence for him was definitely like, I know I've got your support. Like he's not even like, he doesn't even ask him like, will you support me in this or whatever. Like a normal person would say to somebody, like, I'm gonna try this, you'll be with me when I, like you'll support me, right? Or whatever. He's just like, I've got your support. Like he's just so like that's their roles for each other. Like he's not gonna take it, he's not taking it for granted, even though like he's assuming that's what's gonna happen. He's just so sure that that's what's gonna happen.
It's
You know what
like
I mean?
whatever happens, like I'm the windmill and I have my wind and I don't need anything else.
Yeah, I loved when like we got another, yay, come on moment, and he was just like, you know,
Some
during,
moments from the football game were so funny.
yeah,
Like at
yeah,
some
he was
point,
like,
something was happening and everyone has this ooh look on their face, and I was just wrote ooh.
I know, right? But I love it. It's like Salom. Yeah, Salom's wind gave him power. Yeah. So, but yeah, in back to the trailer, like we got the
Yeah.
scene where it's like Salom trying on. I assume it's meant to be Kang's like football jersey. I don't know, but like I love how like Kang is like once again shirtless. I'm just like, I feel like he's gonna take as many opportunities to take his shirt off in front of Salom as he can.
Yeah, but we're going to have that emotional moment because there's a scene from the trailer, or there's a scene from the that they show at the end of the episode where Kang hugs Salom and he's tearing up and he's shirtless. I think this is going to happen next episode.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because of course we also got like the really cute like bits of them, where they're clearly in the bed together, which is hilarious because it's like, yeah, I was wondering how long it was going to take for them to start like cohabbing. I mean, I'm
I
surprised
mean,
they waited until grandma got back.
what's holding them back? Yeah, there's nothing like.
No. I mean, it was funny because while I'm watching it, I'm thinking, why did they wait till grandma came back? I'm like, for real. And then I was like, oh, maybe they're sharing a room now because maybe the house isn't as big as we think it is. And Sci-Fi needs Kang's room. I mean, needs Salom's room. So Salom is going to bunk with Kang.
I don't know.
Grandma's like, it's all right. You boys can share, right? And Salom's like, and Kang's like, yeah, we can share.
We'll see. We'll see
No,
about
I
the
think
sound.
it's probably more like sneakies, but it did look very cute, and very wholesome. So, and more sweet hugging. So, and
And
they look
Kang is
happy.
becoming this clingy, needy person who's like
Oh,
every like give me hugs, give me love.
yeah.
Give
Well, as
me,
I said,
give
like
me
literally, I feel like any time that that Salom is near, he's fair game.
love.
For
It's very
kisses,
cute.
hugs, touching, like whatever. Basically, like, yeah, he's like a vending machine for like whatever Kang likes. And like the really funny thing is, he's so like, we had the hug. If we go back to the episode, the hug on the like the sports field or whatever, or like on the chairs, benches. I don't know what they call them. I don't know what that's called. The hug there where like Kang is like hugging him so tight and everything, and Salom's just like laughing, like he can't believe that he's just like that overjoyed, like that,
Just happy to make him happy.
Yeah, he is. He really is. I'm just like, wow. I have so
Yeah.
many feelings. This has
Me
invoked so
too,
many
me
feelings in
too.
me.
I think the drink is not helping. Now I'm too emotional.
I'm like,
I'm too emotional. Like I want to cry.
how the fuck do we have to wait another week? Like, this is the
Yeah.
only problem. This is the only problem with watching a new episode is now we need to wait. I'm like, I'm regretting
At
all
least
of my.
like, we have something to wait for, to look forward to. What do we do when it ends?
I don't know. Hopefully, Cooking Crush will start and then we'll be okay. But like, for real, I'm honestly, I am. I'm having buyer's remorse. I feel like I'm only after instant gratification. And I'm like, whose idea was it to watch this week to week? Like, who's the idiot who decided to do this?
No, I like it. I like it. I enjoy being tortured like this. It's fine.
I, you're like, I enjoy being tortured. I'm like, I'm regretting all of my life choices right now. But no, seriously, I'm just like, oh, I suppose we'll just have to watch this episode like 20 times between now and then and talk about it a bunch. I'm sure we can like make ourselves do that.
All right, so we'll see. We'll do the commentary soon, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll have to rewatch it a lot of times.
Yeah, I feel like after I've watched this a bit more and percolated, I'm definitely gonna have some more to say. There was definitely some interesting stuff with doors, and we got the bathroom stuff again, and I'm so glad that Kang is totally acting like the chaotic, like crazy, like let's do this boyfriend that I knew he would be.
And I love how Salam is just so soft with him and
Yeah,
she's like,
but
my boyfriend is so cute.
Salon keeps going between like giddy, happy, like in love, like softness to completely amused by like Kang and his like shenanigans.
Salom was vulnerable. He was vulnerable in the beginning, and how it happened usually is that Salom somehow was forced that by circumstances to become very vulnerable in front of Kang, and then Kang accepted this, and he, in return, became vulnerable by he. It was his decision. Like in the beginning, in the first two episodes, in the like at the end of the second episode, Salom got vulnerable, and the third episode, Kang opened up. In the previous episode, Kang, as you said, forced in a way Salom to become vulnerable. He forced Salom in this position where he went into offensive with his feelings, right? And confronting Kang about it, and he became vulnerable with this again. And we didn't really see Kang vulnerable with Salom in like he was honest, but it was not vulnerability because he has other stuff that makes him vulnerable. And I feel like next episode he's going to like align with Salam with in this regard
Yeah.
with
Although
something he's going to open up.
although we did see it. I mean, he really did lay himself on the line there in that first part where he
Maybe
was
yeah,
just like
in the end
about
where he was like, I'm a failure and like
there, and also when he said about opening the door, because
yeah.
if Salom hadn't opened the door, then like that would have been a lot. You know what I mean? Like he was really present in that moment, and so yeah, there was so
Present, but
much I
his
love.
vulnerability is his family stuff, his relationship with his
Oh,
father.
and
mostly.
and his self-image, for sure. I mean, this is just this episode was really, really good. It was really good. Who do you reckon? Do you think this was an episode that was from both of their point of view, or do you think it was heavily on one again?
I
It
think
felt
it's
fairly,
both of them
yeah,
this
it
time.
felt fairly even to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was an interesting episode, I think, because of that. But
What
yeah,
was who should it have been from whose point of view should it have been?
I'm trying to remember. Last time was
Kang.
Salom, wasn't it? It was Kang.
It's
Oh
Kang.
yes, it was
Yeah.
Kang, and then it was because I remember when I said the bit with the where he confesses, the song, the part was from the scene was from Kang's point of view, but the song was Salom. Yeah,
Maybe in a way it is Salam's because it's about him opening up, but it also Kang because
yeah.
he
I didn't feel it was
mostly
from.
maybe Salam because it was him trying to see if it's worth giving Kang a chance.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't feel like it was from his point of view. Like I feel like
No,
it was
it was
still.
not. It's never from one character's point of view.
No, but
I when I say
it's
that, I mean that it's mostly mostly an
heavily.
episode. Yeah, belongs to one character
Mm.
mainly.
Mm. I don't know that I really felt that either way with them. I feel like it was fairly even, but it's
Yeah,
interesting because if what happens next episode is what we think is going to happen, it'll be Kang again.
yeah.
Unless we see it we do actually experience it and see it from Salom's point of view.
It does look at it as if it's going to be Kang again, though.
Mm. Which is interesting. I guess we'll see. Anyway, all
We'll see.
right. We should stop this, otherwise we're just going to start our critical discussion right now. And I need more time to percolate and calm my shit down. Well, that was fun.
At least for us, it was.
If you made it to the end, I'm not sure if we should apologize or congratulate you.
But thanks again for spending your time with us.
Please check out our Twitter and Tumblr at criticallyobs for all future posting schedules.
Bye for now. I'm Mirella.
And I'm Zoe, and we'll see you next time.